2:33. This is very early. Right. Oh boy. I was going to do that, but maybe I should just do practice laps. Which car am I going to use? I don't know. I don't know yet. Oh. With me a second. Please, I'm just going to turn messages off. Where am I? Notifications, there we go. Pop-up messages, parties, no thank you. Not when I'm streaming. Right there. So, running strategies for this last night, but I still don't know what I'm going to do. I still don't know which car I want to use. That's the sponsored car. Why does it say it needs tuning? No medium tires for it, that's why. Right, other Super it is. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. So, ba 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 ba. Well, the Super's up there, but the 86 isn't, so maybe it's quicker, but I don't know. I may use the Super for one and the 86 for another one if I'm doing the race twice. Unless I run away with a spectacular result in the first one, I'll be doing 2 races, or 2 attempts at this one race rather. Hooray! Why am I changing the volume on the TV? I've got earphones in, doesn't matter. Load! Thank you. What tyres am I on? Right, I'll stick mediums on and see how it feels. Feel. I guess I'll just get used to the Super again and try the first race in this one. It's just a question of strategy and where I'm going to pit. Am I going to feel safe a fuck ton or just a touch? Good old right-hand drive. Brigsby, what's happening? Have you been doing these races yet? I don't know when you get to do them. I see you had I see Brigsby, you had quite a bad time in the Nations race. You know, that one where you're supposed to use 3 tyre compounds? That's fucking heartbreaking when you think you've won a race and then it's just like, oh no. Mr. Turismo has a boot for your arse. No, not yet. It must just be the Aussies that get to do them before us. But this one has me so confused with the fuel. Because I ran a mock race with this. There were a few of us doing it last night, right? And I discovered that in the Supra or the 86, no matter which one I use, even if I pit stop once, I'll still have to fuel save a wee bit to avoid a second pit stop. Whereas Wayne in the WRX only needed 1 pit stop and didn't need to fuel save at all, so he was much quicker. Especially the first time when I tried a no stop with hard tyres, it was just too slow and too much fuel saving for it to be worth it. You got home in time for the last 2 races because of the pointless job. I know. Is that your door dashing you're talking about? I haven't had enough seat time in these cars either. Man, I tell you, I've never been a long time without a job, but certainly for a lot of years there throughout my 20s, I was definitely at a point where I felt the same about work. You know, through periods of owing loads of debt and through periods of just being foolish with money and then not just struggling even with a full-time job to fucking feed myself and take care of me and my ex at the time and all the stuff we had to deal with. So that feeling of working hard and then feeling like you fuck all the show for it, it can be really destroying. So just know, dude, that things won't always be like that. And if you don't give up, if you get your head down the grindstone and just try and keep a good attitude about you and keep going, things will come to you. Plus money already back, aye, so you're just left with nothing in your hand at the end of the day. I need to keep an eye on the time. Right, 20 minutes. Fuck man, that pressure, I can't imagine. I felt myself under a lot of pressure when I was going through times like that with bad financial strain and just other things in life piling on top as well. Not that it's nothing to compare because I've never had kids or of my own or anyone else's to look after, but when you feel responsible for a partner, even like when you're the main one who's working and bringing in money and stuff, the pressure can just be fucking enormous. But man, I see you putting stuff out all the time and fucking never giving up and grinding, and I really, really admire you for it. Phil, hiya. Every time I drive this Supra, I can't help but feel it's like it's as if they've just taken the Group 3 Supra and squished it and made it into like a chunky kids version, and it looks really cute. And I just did that to myself. Aye, Brigsby, I know what you mean. It's a very tough spot in life. But as long as you're not like me, and like I was always overly sort of independent to the point where I was almost unable to ask for help off of anybody, or even to really properly sit down and try and go through things I'm going through, because I felt like I didn't have a right to complain about stuff and whatever else. Just the moment you start talking about things and asking for help and going to the right people, it turns it all around, dude. I like it as well. I just haven't used this car that much for a lot of races, because it's absolute pants in any of the Group 4 dailies. I always ended up using that GTR. Finish this lap and then I'll quit out and make sure I can get entered alright. I know, Phil. Well, that whole stigma, I feel like, has been slowly turning around my whole adult life, really. I still take quite a bit of, like, I flip-flop between those mentalities quite a bit, because I get quite a lot of get up and go and fire up my arse and motivation out of the likes of Goggins and stuff, who, at least when it talks to just dealing with shit and getting stuff done and self-discipline and all that, he's just like, you know, I'm very like him in the way that he talks in terms of, like, if I'm feeling fucking shite about and don't want to go to the gym, or I'm second guessing myself and doing something I'm supposed to do, that will almost be my own approach in here, is to go fuck up, you know, just don't be a pussy and fucking man up and just do it. And that helps me in a way. Just go, right, you know, you're being too much of a coward here, you know, just fuck up and get it done, whatever that thing is. But I consider that quite different mentality from what you're saying, Phil, because it's absolutely true that just be allowed to express what we feel and healthily be able to talk about stuff we're going through and emotional side of things and all of that. And like, I've always been good at that as well, but my ex would sometimes have gotten frustrated with me whenever I've went down the lines of, like, fucking just go to the gym, don't be a pussy, just fucking go, man up. And I would just be like, trying to reassure that I wasn't actually being, like, self-deprecating and horrible to myself, but that's the kind of self-dialogue with me that sometimes helps. It's weird. Brigsby, all that stuff sounds horrible. Well, I mean, dude, you know there's a specific channel in that Discord specifically for that very thing. That's one place, and there's obviously, I mean, I've had to use, you know, suicide hotlines and charity phone helplines and stuff like that whenever I've been in really, really horrible places in the past, although I've never had actual, like, professional therapy or CBT or anything, although maybe I should have at some point. But just don't be afraid to reach out whenever sorts of resources are available to you, man. Exactly, same, man. manufacturers. Don't even know why I'm looking at that. I just need to enter. Enter. And no worries, bro. I've been there. In some respects. There's only once, like I was always very, very, very stubborn and wanting to just deal with stuff myself and feeling like seeing as a weakness to ask for help. And like, I didn't really understand until very late in my 20s about why I was feeling or acting in certain ways a lot of the time. Well, I'll just focus on the race, don't worry. But nothing wrong with having a chat. If you're coming in saying stuff like that, I can't just fucking ignore it, dude. You know what I mean? I was 19 whenever I had the day of just deciding I didn't want to live anymore and just planning a suicide and almost going through with it. And there's been times, maybe 3, 4, 5 times, something like that since then, where I've seriously thought about it, but not actually come close to that decision as it did back then, to be like, right, I raised my hands and I'm just not going to talk to anybody and disappear, and fucking thank fuck I got talked out of it at the end of the day while I was sitting in a bar after about 12 pints. But man, it's just to say that fucking we all deal with different shit, but you're definitely not alone in feelings of desperation and despair and not knowing a way out of situations and stuff, but there always is. No matter what you're going through, man, there's always lights at the end of the tunnel. It's ups and downs. It's just the downs can be so fucking hard to take sometimes, but you're never alone in all this, man. Nah, you wouldn't, Phil. It's not worth it. I sank nearly a bottle of wine last night, and to be fair, I'm not hungover. Like, if I was proper hungover, I'd always be vomiting and not able to eat most of the day, but stomach's felt a bit rocky all day anyway, and it's just not good. Every time I drink, even if it's fucking 3 beers or 2 glasses of wine or 2 glasses of whiskey or something, I feel something the next day. I don't like it. I mean, I enjoy a drink or a few drinks now and again, but it's never worth it. I always wish I just didn't like alcohol at all. 3 bottles of wine, but not even out of bed today. Well, it's Saturday. You're supposed to be allowed to stay in bed on Saturday. Aye, Brigsby, I'm the same, whereas that's my preference at least, but everyone has their own. Everyone's got their own vices and everyone reacts differently to different things. Weed's just not for some people in the same way that some people can't fucking are really, really, really dangerous for going near alcohol and stuff. Phil, you calling it that made me laugh. It reminded me of Donald Trump. Isn't that what he called it? Aye, my parents are both down with it at the minute. I still think I had it back in like January of 2020 when I got really sick for about a week, and I haven't been sick at all since then. I hope you know I'm not concentrating on the driving at all. I'm just doing laps and filling the time. Sweet and sour sickening. Food poisoning? Yeah, man, I've known other people with that who say it helps, especially with like slowing down the thought processes and stuff. Like somebody who I knew very well had always said that whenever they smoked, it was almost like the only chance it gave their mind a relief, because their mind was always just racing with stuff and always worrying, always thinking about this or that, or you know, what if this and what if that and blah blah blah. But all that just gave them a chance to just sit and let all that melt away for a minute and just be in the present and be at peace in a way. So man, it could definitely help some people with things like that. It could definitely not be good for certain people as well. Strategy for this race, Phil, I don't even know. We ran a few races of this last night. I was trying this and I was trying the 86 as well, because I could use both being with the Toyota. But Wayne was in with me and he was running the WRX. He gets to do a pit stop and won't need to fuel save at all. Like, even as far as I remember him saying, he doesn't even need to touch his MFD. Whereas I will have to make a pit stop and fuel save a touch as well to avoid a second pit stop. And it's only hard tyres required. So I can actually do a no stop on the hards, but if I do that, I have to fuel save like fuck, and it's really slow. So I don't know. The first one I'm going to try, I think I'm just going to run hards for a lap, pit, and then get out in mediums and fuel save as I need throughout the rest of the race, and just see what happens. Everyone in my class always does that shit to me. don't park and slap everyone out the way, because everyone... ah! And don't be like me and completely space out and forget to brake for a corner, smack into the back of someone, then spin into a wall, getting a 4-second penalty, and quit the race out of absolute shame. Because I did that in a daily race the other day. Right, a minute left. Just water, nicotine, relax. I do that pretty often. Some difference there. Shit, why am I exiting that? I'm already entered the race, I don't need to... Oh, never mind. Silly Bob. So... Phil, I do as well sometimes. It depends on the stuff. And it's only when you're not really tired as well, because then it just makes you fall asleep in the middle of but I always felt that even back when I was playing lots of Rocket League, that it was like it just helped focus. The sideshow part of Bob. Well, maybe I'll have an easier time now, because the last World Series race I was in was a full A+ grid, and now I'm only in a full A grid because I've lost tons of DR in the last couple of days, so I might have a chance to do alright. But yeah, 3 and 4. If I do shit here, I'm gonna do another. Enter the next one at 4 o'clock. Oh, my ping's really bad. Or if my internet causes too much issues and this goes down, then it is what it is. Hello, Derek. Come on, red ping, hurry up and fix yourself. But I'll probably do 2 races unless I do really unless I do really well here, in which case I'll just keep my points and run. The only other thing is I'm expecting a house call from someone, and it could be any time this afternoon, so if it happens to be in the middle of a World Series race that my phone rings, I'll just bolt and then be back in about 2 minutes, and then just continue the stream and enter the next one. Oh, thanks Brigsby, thanks for the clovers. Only 2 of those are 4-leaf clovers though. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Tires. Fuck. Medium, there's a qualifying session, you absolute balloon. Go. I forgot there was a qualifying session. I was just like sitting there happily on hard tires. Woo! No interest in being behind this guy. There is no slipstream in qualifying, and I don't want to be behind someone else who drives slow. Go on, man, drive round a bit quicker. Well, I suppose I can just keep going and then... Nice wee safe out lap. Haha, thanks Brigsby. Well, there is someone slightly behind, so but I have a nice gap here. I actually think I prefer the 86 to drive over this one. I just love the cute little chunky Supra. Man, hurry up. Don't be that close to me when I'm doing my qualifying lap, please. Right, I have to go. Probably Brigsby, yeah. I should be free on the Tuesday. Oh, what a terrible first quarter. I can't do that first quarter properly in this car. Oh, come on, I hope this guy's a bit quicker in front of me. I don't want to get stuck behind someone. Like, I thought I left a good enough gap between me and this guy in front, but I don't know. What will be, will be. Oh, he didn't feel like staying on the track. He's not now like trying to be in my slipstream, is he? Not knowing that there is no slip. Hi. Aye, that guy's not that slow. He just, I feel like he just intentionally put himself behind me. What's the point? There's no slipstream, man. That was a shite take through spoon. Oh, come on, ping. Only good enough for 10th. Well, the Super might be a bit slow around here compared to others, I don't know. Oh, bollocks. Well, this won't be an improvement this lap, but maybe they'll give me another one. No, Derek, what manufacturer are you with? I think this Super is just going to be too slow for here, but we'll just see what happens. Especially being unsure of the strat. Aston. Does that mean... Oh, well, it would just be the Vantage Group 4 then, wouldn't it? That's not a bad one, actually. Right, that was a not so good lap. Brigsby, I've done horribly in practically every one of these I've entered so far. Last week at Daytona in the Group 3s was my best result, being like 9th or something like that. Yeah, Phil, unfortunately it's not the type of game where you can chill out when you're really sick and don't have the energy. The amount of actual energy and focus this game requires of you is a bit nuts. But hopefully you're going to get yourself much better soon. You're not feeling too bad with it, are you? Or does it? Are you really coming down sick with it? Yeah, I mean that's good advice there. If there's any Aston Martins in the global in the rankings with a lap time, definitely watch that to see how they're driving your car here. I haven't even been concentrating on a good lap, I feel like. And I'm 2 seconds off the pace of the leader. That doesn't bode very well. Oh, but it's going to give me another lap. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Well, I'd say the Super felt like it's slow here, but there is a guy who got qualified third in one. Yeah, the Aston and the Jag would be. I always felt those two cars were very similar in GT Sport. I remember running both of them to try a Group 4 race at the Red Bull Ring once, and sort of couldn't decide between them what I preferred or what was faster. They both felt very similar. What am I hearing? Ah, there's stupid Northern Ireland band stuff going on outside. Oh, hang on. What fucking tires am I on here? Or something. This is my chance. 100%. Smooth as fast. If you overdrive it, you end up just braking too hard and too late in the corners and losing time, or trying to get on the throttle too early and sort of losing losing it a wee bit or whatever. I almost forgot there was a Genesis Group 4 car. Weetabix. Oh shit! Folks, I'm gonna have to... I might have to quit this race in about 5 or 10 minutes. I may as well start it, but like I said earlier, with me getting a potential house visit that I'll have to go and answer at some point, I think that's coming in about 10 minutes, so I'll have to quit this race, and then if it comes, and then in which case I'll chill out and then go for the one at 4 o'clock, and I know what I'm going to do in the meantime. But fuel, don't fucking, oh my god, Bob. Oh my god. Guy behind making things a bit sketchier there. Oh, I went far too deep. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. Oh, the lag. My internet, of course, but it always seems to be worse in these World Series races. I don't know why. It's because PS5 players. Duh. This guy's slowed me down a bit, I feel like, but I am pitting anyway. Now, 9.9 laps left, and that's pretty much enough fuel. I'll just have to fuel save a tiny bit and make sure I'm short shifting, of course. I'll do 3 through some sections and then see what the fuel's like at the end of this lap. Oh, if I'm not even going to finish this race, does it matter? Oh, Jesus. Right guys, I'll be right back, 2 minutes. Ah! Oh. Ah. Right. It's been longer than a few minutes. How long was I? Oh my god. Feel free, Phil, but I don't read my emails, so everybody wins. Right. So I guess I shall be trying that race at 4 o'clock then. And that's 35 minutes away, so I'm going to do something different in the meantime. I know, sorry about that, guys. I just couldn't miss that there. I typically don't anyway, Brixby. I'm really bad for that stuff. Oh, good. I know it's only me that suffers anyway. Quitting a World Series race, that apparently is far worse for your DR than quitting a daily race. So I might be in with even worse drivers next time and actually win. Even the hollow victories are victories. Oh. Beautiful day in Belfast. Although the bands are gearing up for all their shite next month. Brixby. Peak procrastination, not even being like me, going like I'm not going to check my emails, but just being like I'm going to preemptively check and delete everything I see before I know if it's good or bad news. Why am I adjusting the font? I'm ridiculous with things like this. I just want that turned down a tiny touch. I'm not going to be able to do very well here at the minute because I haven't been practicing this, but may as well see what I can do in like 20 minutes. Derek, you sound like me. Like, I was trying this whenever it first popped up, and I didn't work it enough to achieve the goal time. Just because of all the other races and stuff that were going on at the time. But I'm absolutely loving this car. Oh, he's off. It's class, Derek. It's a handful. It takes some getting used to. I took this on a lap around the Nürburgring and did it in about 6 minutes with terrible driving. So it's something I want to do whenever I want to spend a bit of time with this car and get really quick in it. Is take it to the ring and see what I can do with it. Ah, yes. Brigsby, I get you. Yeah, I probably have as well, Derek, because I know they said that this came from older Gran Turismo games, which I had. I just have no memory of it. I like... It just looks more like a car that you'd see in one of those Red Bull things, you know, when people make ridiculous aircraft things and let them and then jump into the water with them. It feels like with this big wing, it's like one of them things. It's something like, but like made out of paper or something, and you could just see somebody standing in the middle of it with the big wing at the back. Flugtag, is that what it's called? Oh dear. This isn't very good. I'm shocking right now. Be nice if I could I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to drift that much. See, I might finish a lap here and be like 2 seconds under my previous time. It feels like just getting in this for the first time again. Oh aye, that's the tighter one that you're always going under the grass. And then I did that quarter. Just don't do that quarter the way I did. It's not how you're supposed to drive it. Oh, it's just so unlike any other car in this game. Oh dear. Invalid lap. That's quite funny, but very, very mean, Brigsby. AS and BS. What a wonderful observation. Well, this thing ends in like 4 days or something, so I'll put in a bit more time to this, probably tomorrow. and actually just knuckle down and get the gold, and then see how quick I can get after that. Because this is not something you could just jump into and get used to very quickly. My God. Can I just put keep off the grass signs everywhere? Right here, should be able to stay in 5th. Oh, very easily. This is not an ES rank, then it would be a Snailran KS Cargo. I'm not sure I understand. I haven't figured out the word for. Oh, I see what you mean. Donkey shit. Well, Derek, we've got to get you out of D. I don't know how to go around this track in this car. I'm gonna have to completely relearn this. Oh, so you've been up to B and have since lost that and been boofed back down to D, presumably just because of lots of idiots and incidents and punts. The punts kept coming. Yeah, it still happens at every rank, bro. It's. I've been finding mostly very clean racing in my lobbies, but there's always the odd incident, the odd time someone. The other day I was going through Watkins Glen on race C in like an all A lobby, AS, and I was going through the bus stop, and I think I was kind of going side by side with somebody, so I kind of dropped back a tiny bit to let them go, because he had the position really. So he went first through the bus stop, and then I went after him, and the next thing was I got a full-on fucking smack up the arse from somebody behind me, which spun me out and caused me damage and caused me a penalty and all that. Oh, go away, internet problems. So it still very much happens. It's not something you're ever going to completely get away from, but it's just how you deal with it, I suppose. All the more sweet when you manage to avoid carnage and bollocks when it happens in races. All the better whenever you can manage to set a really good qualifying time and qualify first and have a good race without anyone touching you. Nice, Brigsby. Fair play to you for getting a wheel and getting used to it and going into races. Like I'm staying the absolute fuck away from sport mode whenever I get a wheel. It's going to be a strict week to 10 days to 2 weeks of license test, circuit experience, testing myself against my own times and my own ghosts, until I'm absolutely sure that I'm at least as quick and comfortable with the wheel as I currently am with controller. Then I'll jump into races. I know. Yeah, man. Aye, Derek, I know, Luke was saying the same thing to me. May he now be missed. But he was saying the same, he was just up to here with it in A and A plus races, having the same thing. Just people being idiots or not aware of their space or intentionally punting or whatever else. Yeah, man, I imagine. And I mean, if I if I end up getting a wheel quite soon, which I'm not sure details of which, but if I got one quite soon, I think it would be like a G29. So it would still be using like range brakes, unless I really want to upgrade it to load cell pedal and stuff that people talk about. But even with that, it'll take ages for me to get used to it. Even just doing everything with my feet. Like, it's easy for me to, that's where I'm programmed in. And then if I think about having feet on pedals, and it's like, oh, I don't know, it's just going to take ages to get used to. But why am I going into dailies? Menus. I'm going to drive the 86 this time. A T150 Thrustmaster. Lovely. Oh, I'm starting to stretch and stuff with hardly any sleep last night. The gas and the brake feel too close together for you. I suppose it makes sense if you're used to, if it's very different from what it's like in your car. I don't drive in real life, you see, so I won't have that. Like, I have learned and have driven in the past, but I'm not in the habit. I don't own a car, so the whole thing that people seem to struggle with, you know, left foot braking, I was used to that, at least whenever I was playing Gran Turismo 4 anyway. So I don't think I'll have to do too much to adapt to that. It's more just, using pedals at all in the first place. But fingers crossed, I'm actually going to get my hands on a PS5 in a few weeks, so I'm dying to see what the controller for that's like, especially with motion sense that I use, because I hear it's brilliant for it. I only drove a clutch in real life. Are you used to manual gearbox cars, Brigsby? I feel like they're a rarity in America. Do you drive it automatic as well, Derek? Is that why you left foot brake? Or are you just talking about the sim? Well, we'll see. Just sim. Yeah, you'd lose far too much time if you were trying to fuck around with your right foot going over the brake pedal and back on, especially whenever you're trying to trail brake and get back on the throttle at the same time. It just wouldn't make any sense. There must be some people out there who do just switch the right foot between in the Sims because that's just what they're used to, or maybe they're using the clutch as well. I love driving manual, but you can slow down hella fast. "13 minutes to wait." I am going to try this car for it instead though, because I just think I prefer driving it. Oh, aye. But you wouldn't even use a clutch in this game. Not for this game anyway. I know it's more like you see those in setups for rigs and with wheels and stuff, and from what I gather they're mostly used for like rally stuff. But I don't know, man. I miss driving a car in real life with a clutch and a manual gearbox. That's what I should be paying for, is the test and all that, instead of trying to get a PS5 soon, but priorities. If my PS4 dies, I can't stream or make videos, and I need the PS5 to get on with all the fast people. See, I don't even try to trail brake in there with these cars. For some reason I'm actually seem to do that corner a bit properly when I'm in the group 3s. I suppose I should. I'll see what this lap and the next lap are like for times, because I remember getting what, 2 minutes 10 point something for a qualifier in the Supra. And I want that for real cars, not the Sims. Oh, that's a big lift there if you don't touch the brakes. You know, maybe the Supra is more suited to this track. 211. Let's see what I can do here. That was pads. Oh, that was awful. Yeah, that was a very slow corner. The amount of time I'm losing. That lap time was a 2:11.2, this is only 4/10 up. Well, I suppose that's near enough my record time here, so maybe it's not really slower than the Supra. Doesn't matter which car I pick, I'm gonna do shite anyway. Come on, come on. But there was somebody at that last race who qualified with a fucking 208 something. Oh, I forgot what it was like to have your ghost not offset by any time. It feels really weird. Ah, that's why the Supra's better here, probably. But I think I'm gonna stick with my decision. And I'll probably try the same strategy. Go out in hards, pit after the first lap. Fuel save a touch in the first 2 laps, and then I should just be able to survive with fuel mix 1 the rest of the race, even if I need to like short shift quite a bit. But doing 9 laps on medium, not having to pit again, might work out. Just hope I qualify a bit higher than 13th this time. Wait. I need to go into my phone. I didn't catch who said that message saying they're away. Wait! I need to go into my phone. Oh, it's Wayne. I didn't even see you pop in. Thanks, Wayne. I'll catch you later, Wayne. I'm probably not going to be streaming all that long. Scampy, how you doing? livery if I want it. Aye, Wayne, but I'll probably just be streaming this one next race and then be done because I have to practice for other things afterwards. But sure, if you're back in, I'll catch you later. Oh, have fun with Fall Guys, Brigsby. Cheers, dude. I'm not going to get the win, but thanks for the luck. Ah! Scampy, fuck's sake. I entered the first race and then I got a call and had to leave, so I had to quit out of it. So I'm doing this one more, and I think it's the last time I can try it because I've got practice coming up at like 5 o'clock for another race I'm going in for later on. Right, finish this lap and then I'll chill out for a couple of minutes. Good luck in Fall Guys. I had far less luck in Fall Guys than I ever have in this. Yeah, this car is definitely not as nice through there. If you had the Brigsby livery on, you would get the win because everyone would be staring at how good the car looks slow. If you had said to me about liveries before, I don't want to risk 2 minutes going away and finding a livery and putting it on. It'll take too long. And Fall Guys is good for them. Fall Guys is a great laugh. No, it's not even as crazy to risk it, it's just that after quitting out the first race I wouldn't want that to happen because I can't hang around and enter the one at 5 o'clock. Oh well. I'll just try the strategy I was going to go with the first time and see how it works out, and if I come last then I come last, and oh well. Hard. We want hard. First. Oh. Plus I'm getting hungry. Ooh. So if I ate this now and dropped it in my floor, will it work? Oh, drop banana peels on the track. Oh, okay. Won't work then. Who was the idiot slipping all over banana peels anyway? To make an origin for that joke. Welcome back, Derek. It's almost time for the bin. Just order one of my stepson's giraffe launchers. Ah. Italia, Supra, WRX, AMG, Genesis, Viper. My guy. Corvette. Anything else? Mustang. NSX. The pigs all over the place. If my internet forfeits me from the race as well, that's another possibility, of course. Always in this stream. Oh Jesus, there's a fucking... Ah! Am I on hard tires again? Before the qualifying session? Let me change them. Let me change them. I know I can still change them, it's alright. P. PP. I know you do. Well, no, actually I didn't. You're the first one apart from Brigsby I've heard say that. But I couldn't do that because I'm on pay-as-you-go and get like 500 megs of data a month. So I don't use it for watching YouTube or nothing. Fuck all like that, let alone actually using it as an internet hotspot. I just have to deal with the shit Wi-Fi that's in my house until I can move out and buy my own fast internet. Why is the pit line so long? Is there anybody behind me on the track? No, there's not. Streams and race, it sucks. Go race! Oh, good to hear, Brigsby. I know you were having troubles with your internet and stuff. Oh, I am actually quite hungry. Them eggs didn't last at all. My stupid metabolism. Why is the grid order on the left changing all over the place? Nobody set laps yet. Or is it all just arranging into the order we're currently on the track? No, because I'm last. Anyway, it's time to go. Oh, that was far too much. I'm just not really up to my full capable speed in this car, I don't think. Like, yeah, I did practices for the fuel strat and stuff, but speaking of which, oh, this is only qualifying. I'm an absolute space case. Ignore me. That sounds class, mate. Careful, Bob. I don't even want to look at what times people are setting. (9.7), 15.4. Shite. That was a wee bit better, maybe, that first quarter. No. Okay, nothing too bad. At least I'm up on my last lap. That felt slow out of that corner. Oh, you're getting on that Starlink, are you? Wonder what that'll be like for everybody. I still feel like I'm braking too early in this car sometimes. In fact, I know I am. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 10. Oh my god. 0.011 seconds behind the next person. Can I improve on a 10.9? This is probably the last lap I'll get. At the minute, no. Not going to improve that. $400 up front for the startup fee. First few laps I got. Ah, okay. Derek, I get you. You're talking about the Starlink, are you? Jesus, Brigsby, I'm sure. Even the lag I see in a lot of races is just really off-putting. Hard to judge where you are in relation to people sometimes, and I've made contact and tapped people loads of times just because their car's going like left to right in front of me on the track, and I don't know exactly where they're sitting whenever I'm following them into a corner or trying for an overtake or something. What, the 10,000 to run cable to your house? Even so, if you live in a really remote place or don't have many neighbours about, that seems insane to me. Don't forget to get the hards on first. Us men shouldn't have much trouble with that. Oh my god, I'm really hungry. I have nuts. I'm being shaved by a packet of peanuts. I forgot I had in here. Aye, but that is that T-Mobile internet you're talking about now, like actual broadband, or the mobile hotspot you've been using for ages? I'm gonna be on 14th. I was thinking to myself, at least I qualified a bit higher than 13th, which is where I was in the last race, but oh well. The road you live on is a half mile with no other houses. Derek, that sounds amazing to me. Like, when I'm financially secure and all the rest of it, or at some point in the future, I'd absolutely love to live somewhere a bit quieter than I'm like almost in the middle of my city at the minute. 300-acre farm. Can I move over and just come work on your farm? It sounds a bit better than working in a car park and living in Belfast. Oh, I get you, Brigsby, though. That's class. Well, I'm glad it's a big improvement from what you were used to. It makes such a difference. Be careful on T1, winky face. Ba 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 ba. Oh my god, no, don't say that. I already try just to completely ignore my camera on the corner of the screen because I don't like seeing myself in it. Thinking of some of you cunts having fucking 1080p TV screens on, seeing my face in high def, no thanks. Yes! To the super qualifying pole. I'm rocking. Oh, that's a nice livery of the Dodge. I like that. Brigsby, if that's the case, I'm screwed because I cannot grow a beard to save my life. I need to shave actually. Like, that's a nice riff, but where the fuck is the bass guitar? There's no bass in that at all. Really annoys me. Whee! Too much Indian in you? I don't know why that means you wouldn't be able to grow a beard. Right, what am I doing here? I'm on hards, so I'm pitting after lap 1. I'm going to fuel save a wee bit in the first lap. Let Adam Carnage take over me if he has the pace. Davey 504 is great. I don't really watch him anymore because I don't like a lot of the stuff he does, but he's a fantastic bass player. Oh, hang on, I'm juggling different things in my head. Right, 3, back to radar, short shift, remember the short shift. We're good. Why was that guy going so slowly at the start? I don't know, I won't question good fortune. Yeah, no, he's funny. I do like him. I just don't like a lot of the... He's always doing like anime songs and weird trendy stuff to please Reddit girls, it feels like. But he's class for the bass that he plays. I've watched plenty of him, and it's often made me pick up my bass a bit more. He's a good example of a bass player at heart, because the amount of times I've had people who've seen me play and went, "You're really good." It's almost as if you decided to pick up the bass from day one. Whereas there's so many people who are guitarists who pick up a bass because their band needs a bass player, and then they learn to play the bass like a guitar player, and it frustrates the absolute fucking nuts out of me whenever I see those guys play. Anyway, sorry. Concentrate on the race, Bob. Don't go on a rant about... You have it, mate. I'm pitting. I don't care. I'd rather be clean than risk a stupid manoeuvre so early in the race. Right, mediums, let's go. Fuck, I was probably still in fuel mix 3 the whole... No! I pressed don't refuel! Ah! Well, this is going to be a fun race now. Oh shit. Fuck. Last place. There's no way I'm not getting anything better than last place now. How much am I going to have to fuel save now to stay out the rest of the race? Holy good Jesus, fuck. Sorry guys, I swear a lot when I get excited. Well no, actually it's telling me I have 11.4 laps of fuel left, which is interesting. I'm going to keep it in mix 3 here. Stick it down to 1 for the straights, and then I'll see what it's like at the end of the lap. Maybe I didn't even need that full, but that extra touch up of fuel would have meant I'd be safer in fuel mix 1 for like the rest of the race. I hate fuel saving races. I've almost been thinking about that so much about this race that I didn't even practice to get my pace quite good. Right, so after this is the second lap, so there's 10 laps after this. Oh, come on, get round the corner. So yeah, I might have to fuel save an extra tiny wee bit, but I'll mostly be alright actually. So maybe that will have worked out because it saved me time in the pits. We will see. Right, 10.0 laps of fuel left, 9.9, just a whisker under what I need. So I'll continue the short shift. I'll do the fuel mix 3 for this one last lap around the twisty bits, and then I shouldn't need to think about it after that. I don't know why Rory always looks at the fuel percentage. It's far easier to be like crossing the start line and go, right, how many laps of fuel does it say I have? I'm just dropping further behind people. Well, I am fuel saving, I suppose. I'm also driving really slowly. Right. I must be good now. Keep it in 1 the rest of the race. Get a horse instead for the MP. Horses are just extremely expensive pets in this part of the world. In America, in Texas, I can imagine people riding a horse. Nine laps of fuel left. Not many, but you see people riding them from time to time. Just losing so much speed. .9 shite. She got a trike. It's them electric scooters that everybody's on over here. Am I going to see anybody this whole race? I haven't kept an eye on how many people have pitted already. Derek, catch you later. Cheers for coming on and chilling out a wee bit. Good times. We'll catch up with you soon. Really? Is everybody else on a no stop? Oh Jesus, I'm still not saving quite enough fuel. I mean, this might just be no change to this for the rest of the race, so I'll just fall further behind. I don't know what I've done wrong here. Even if I had the time, I'm not entirely sure I would want to try this race again, because I feel like either of the Toyotas are just not the car for this one. Whether it's in terms of overall speed or fuel consumption, or both. Aye, that's the good side of where you are, Brixby. Jesus Christ. Oh well. I don't come into these ones with an expectation to do well anyway. Right, I've actually got 6 laps of fuel remaining. I'm just having a nice wee Saturday drive at this point, minding my own business, cruising around the track. Am I even in a race? It just shows that this, either I haven't been prepared or just picked the wrong strategy, or I don't know, but to have a manufacturer's round last week, the one at Daytona, to have that last week when and me managed to like qualify and finish around 9th or 10th somewhere in a full A+ lobby is a bit better than getting dead last and growing, just having a gap grow and grow and grow in a lower lobby. Just goes to show you that you can be good some places in some races and just horrible at others. Yeah, Brixby, I mean, well, I did that for the longest time in GT Sport. No! Because I didn't have time. I was always working and over the hours of when some of these races were happening, so I never bothered with them. Aye, Brixby, I've got my big yellow E and everything. Well, somebody was just on the hards for 8 laps, or 7 laps, sorry, for some reason. Why, if they had to take a pit stop, did they drive 7 laps on the harder compound? Maybe I didn't pick the worst strategy out of everybody here then. You watched the guide he did before you saw me on? I love that stuff. Are you talking about the comment I left or something? Well, there's other people who have just pit. I'm too far back to actually catch up with them, but Yeah, Brixby, I know what you're talking about. I seen the video and commented on it. I wasn't sure if you were talking about. I've actually got enough fuel left now, and I'm up to 12th. Woohoo! Tippy tappy tappy brake. It's all you need sometimes. I don't think I still need to be in fuel mix 3 there. I love the lighting around here at the minute. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. 3.0 laps left, 2.9, right. I'm not done yet with it. Mix 2. Don't know. I was just gonna leave it in 3 and then see what it's like halfway around the lap. Oh, I know it will be. It's because I didn't take that extra splash of fuel in the pits, which probably would have helped, because it meant I would have just been able to push a little bit harder. But still, I've ended up gaining a few positions anyway out of... bit extra coasting, go back down to 1. It's Biden's fault. If he didn't fall off his bike, I wouldn't have forgotten the fuel. Oh shite, stay on the fucking, thank you. .0 laps, but that doesn't mean I can stay in fuel mix 1 the whole time. That's dependent on me switching it up to 3 or 4 or something. You know what I mean? It's that many laps left based on how you've been using your fuel. if you start to use more of it, big at a litre fuel mix or less short shifting, then you'll run out quicker than it says. It's the only thing really to keep in mind when you're looking at the fuel that way. Picture of Biden and said I did this. That's funny. Oh, the lighting, the way they've done this time of day and the sun dusk coming on, it's gorgeous. Don't think I've seen it quite like this in Suzuka before. There's somebody off, free position, don't mind if I do, thank you. Am I actually passing this guy here? Hang on. Go ahead, mate, I'm not going to fight you there. Oh, he kind of conceded anyway. Right, 1.0 laps. Oh, it's harder to see where to brake and slow down and such. It's amazing to me before this game with its weather system and its time of day changing during a lot of even qualifying sessions for dailies and stuff sometimes. It's made me realise that in previous games for certain tracks I've always been relying on like I used to rely on things, I used to use things for braking points such as the shadow of a particular tree on the track, which I can't do anymore because it always changes with the sunlight and blah blah blah. You know, it's not exactly the same every lap throughout the race anymore. I think I'm good for fuel now to the end. 14th to 9th isn't too bad, to be honest. See there, I couldn't even see the wee slip road at all. Only knew that it was just before that last marker board. Oh my god, the pink sky. Oh, it's beautiful. That's it. Fumes to the end. Ninth. The person who won was in the Viper. Oh my god, that's made me so happy. Somebody got successful in the Dodge. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about, Brigsby. That little slice of pavement in the grass. GG, thanks Brigsby. That was That was sweet. That was class. Right. Well, hopefully not. Brigsby, what manufacturer are you with again anyway? Well, at least I'll have... Was this round 5 or round 6? This was round 6. So at least I'll have 4 of them I've done in this one. And I'm near forgetting that we'll have to practice for this tomorrow, which is a wet race with tyre wear in these cars. Some Russian has liked and stolen your Supra livery, so you have a twin out there. Is this what you were trying to tell me, Scampy, before the race? Is it the Group 4 Supra? And just because someone else has liked it and put it in their collection and may use it, surely that won't be a... Surely nothing bad would come of that. I use other people's liveries all the time. Fall Guys, BRZ, Bob's Group 4. Oh my god, he did it! Well, this will be good because even though I actually used the 86 for that race, and if it's the last in the manufacturers, then I won't be using a Group 4 for another upcoming of those races, but I will 100% be using this whenever I'm in a Group 4 race with a Supra. Oh my god. And I love the orange and black. It looks really well with it. And you did it, Fall Guys. Like, I'm gonna add this stuff anyway, even if it's for cars that I'm unlikely to drive. Taz, Dirty Devil, is in Tasmania. Scotty said should I just start using Scotty's liveries for everything? I think that would be funny. And the Thundercats, oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna add loads of these. I'm gonna take a proper look through everybody here, because you go following, it just brings me up the liveries that everyone, you guys, and there's some DJ Williams ones here, Brohawk, whoever else does liveries. Oh no, cheers, mate, yourself. Fuck. I'm gonna hop in that Supra and just change it now anyway, because I'll probably forget about it, and then next time there's a Group 4 race and I'll be like, might try the Supra. I have to make sure it's the sponsored car is that one. So that's the one they're going to take away at the end of the season. That's the one I own. So yeah, dude, work away, Brigsby. Good luck yourself anyway with the race ahead. Get the practice in. Just try and have your strategy worked out depending on what the fuel's like in your car, and then just just practice the laps, to practice hot laps so they're down, so that you have a good qualifying session. And good luck. I'm going to be going. I might be leaving myself anyway, because it'll be soon that I'll have to get into practice for a league race coming up. Well, Brixby, you never know what it's going to be like, so just good luck and see how you go. I'll catch you later. Catch you later. What am I looking for? Collection. Put this on. Oh, free replacement. I don't even have to pay for the paint. What a bonus. Oh, I need to go do some push-ups and walk around or something. I could probably knock out 20 push-ups before this fucking livery applies. Don't push yourself up, push the world down. Yeah, that's the strategy I tried Scampi first Scampi. But I felt I had to really fuel save the whole race, and then it was just way too slow. So that was my gamble, doing the pit stop and then running most of the race in the mediums, and at least it worked out for me where I gained a few positions anyway, so I'm not unhappy. Even though with my pace I should really be doing a little better in that lobby because it was all A drivers. Oh, but yeah, good luck guys, good luck Brixby. But Scampi, anybody else, I think I'm going to have to go away myself, because I've got practice coming up very shortly for a league race I'm doing, which is at 7:30. I'm not streaming them simply because it involves me being in a party with other people and joining a lobby where there's lag, so my internet connection, if I'm streaming on top of that, is just not, I don't trust it. So I'm not streaming that shit, but I'll come back tomorrow and do some more race C and do some time trial for the Alsace thing and do a bit of circuit experience as well that I want to do. So I've got plenty I want to do tomorrow. But anybody else who's watching this after the fact, thanks very much. Brixby, Scampi, legends. I'll catch you all later. Radio, I'll speak to you soon.